I was talking. I was just talking. And then I realized I hadn't hit the button to go live. I could see myself. I thought I was doing something. Hey, Dami. Hey, Tamika. How you guys doing? All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing today? How was everybody Monday? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Okay. Hey, January. Hey, Nicole. Okay. Yeah. Now it's showing. It takes this. There's a when you do StreamYard, there's a little bit of a delay. I guess YouTube has to send the information to StreamYard before I get it. So it wasn't showing people in the chat and stuff like that. So I was waiting to see if it was all good. What up, Abby? I did not send you a text, and I'm so sorry, girl. Hey, Lynn, doing the do? Excuse me, is that Juanica? Well, hello from California. Okay, it's 3 hours earlier there, girl. It's 3 o'clock. What you doing, girl? What part of California? My nephew just moved to... I'm not sure exactly where he is, but it's near Santa Monica. He's on the Army base. Hey, Simone, how you doing? Hey, Jonathan. Hey, little baby, how you doing? You got the notification? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. You know what? You talking about Mother's Live last night? I was in it, but I was like laying down. I was half asleep, so I probably didn't see everything that y'all was saying. Whew, excuse me, y'all. I was fine till I turned the camera on. I wasn't yawning or nothing. No, oh, you're in Northern California. Okay, I have some good friends that live that live outside of San Francisco. Okay. Are you further north than that? Oh no, Nicole. Oh no. You said your day was good until you... Okay, near Sacramento. Yeah. I think that's where maybe they live closer to Sacramento, but they're up in that area, I think. You can tell I never visited them. Ooh. But I think they live... Daddy. Yeah. I don't know why I just started yawning. Oh my gosh. I was fine until I hit the daggone camera. Well, I hope that email don't have you showing too much of your ass. I know how that can get, honey. Then people get to acting a fool, yo. Whoo, we got a new staff member, and honey, she is working all of our nerves. I was like, I just can't do it. I'm glad I don't have to work with her day to day because I just can't. I just cannot. I've been thinking about moving to San Fran or San Jose. You don't want... Well, let me say this. You don't want to move to San Fran. You know how expensive San Fran is, little baby? San Fran is... I want to say it's like San Fran, DC, and I forgot what the other city was. They're like the most expensive cities in the country. And I was reading a book a few years back about San Francisco from a guy who was a native of San Francisco. And San Francisco is so expensive now that it's almost like a city within a city because it is so expensive. I don't want to say no, that's not what I meant. It's almost like a private city because it is so expensive to live in San Francisco proper that they've created this almost like this own... It's a private city. It's hard to explain, but it is that expensive. But DC is a lot like that too. So yeah. Okay, San Jose is a little cheaper. Yeah, honey. Oh, little baby, I think you need to make more than that to live decent. Because they did this thing in DC. I want to say they said DC. I read an article a few weeks ago where they were like, in order to live in DC, like, you know, comfortably in a nice area, comfortably in DC, you had to make damn near $100,000 a year. I said, well, damn. Hey, Krista Queen, how you doing, girl? I know what you mean about them co-workers. I got one that talks all the damn time. I got a story about... Child. Yeah, 150,000. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't remember the number, but I know it was expensive. They were saying for you to live in DC, you know, comfortably. And they weren't saying like ridiculously comfortable, but be able to pay your bills comfortable and not have to worry about shit getting cut off every month. But I mean, you know, you do you, girl. You do you. Yeah. Juanica, she said 150. Yeah, I think that is about closer to it in San Fran. San Fran is bad. San Fran, like I said, I wish I could remember the name of the book. Is Lil Baby, you like to read stuff like that. I wish I could remember the name of the book. I saw him. He came on what show was that? I saw him on it. Oh, I saw him on Bill Maher, and then he was talking about San Francisco and stuff, and then he wrote the book. And I remember reading the book, but it was a few years ago. But yeah, man, it's bad. It's bad. Excuse me. I mean, Lil Baby, let me tell you what I would do. I would go visit. I would go take a weekend and go visit. And it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Then I would just see it for myself, honey. Honey, and you know my phone wasn't ringing until I got on here either. I don't know why these people talking to me like child, let me tell y'all something. Oh Lord, that's damn spell check. I mean autocorrect. I was typing allergies. It done changed it to alligators. What up, Lady Snoop? Hit that roof, girl. Look, it's trying to change it to alligator again. Now, I know I can't spell, but I know the difference between allergy and alligator. God damn. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Hold on. There you go. Golly. Got me looking like I'm illiterate or something. Sheesh. Yeah. You said the entire bay is expensive. Yeah, but let me tell you, I went to San Francisco a few years ago, and just riding the train. I mean, me and my cousin, we were like, well, you know, because we come from a metropolitan city, and when we found out they had the train system, we were like, oh, okay, well, we'll just catch the train where we want to go. And this was before Lyft became real popular and stuff like that. We were like, if we, you know, we want to really go somewhere, we'll catch a cab or whatever. I know autocorrect won't let you be great, honey. That first day, we spent so much money on a damn train, and end up going to go get something to eat was so damn expensive. The very next day, we took our happy asses right back to the airport and got a car. We were like, it's got to be cheaper to get a car for the next 2 or 3 days than to have to rely on public transportation, honey. That first day was crazy. Yeah, San Fran is ridiculous. What's up, Shelby? How you doing? So what y'all think? Let's go through the hashtags. Y'all know how we do. What y'all think about hey Miss Mars? Last night, Giselle Bryant admitted that her and her ex Jamal Bryant are dating again, which we already knew that. I mean, honey, that if you thought that was a secret, honey, that they're dating again. But we found out that Mr. Chocolate was rumored to have been Jamal Bryant back in the day, a couple of seasons back on The Real Housewives. Hey, Yona. Yeah, Cali is expensive, period. Cali is very expensive. But come to find out that Mr. Chocolate that Apollo kept saying Phaedra cheated on him with, the rumor was that it was Jamal Bryant. And I never knew that. I never knew that he was rumored to have been Mr. Chocolate. I'll be honest with y'all. I did not know that. But last night, Giselle was on Watch What Happens Live, and I know Messy Andy asked her about it. And Giselle gonna say, Phaedra's nobody. Why Giselle gotta be so catty, y'all? Why couldn't she just say, that was a few years ago. That was before me and him reconnected. It is what it is. Because that was a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, we're not surprised. We're not surprised, honey. We're not surprised. But I do think Phaedra supposedly told her inner circle that it was Jamal Bryant. But that was before he even moved to Atlanta. That doesn't mean he couldn't have been back and forth. I'm not saying that. But he was still in D.C. then. And he was dating Tweet. Wasn't he? Remember he was dating Tweet for the last couple of years? So did all that overlap? Because that's what you need to be really concerned about, Giselle. That's what you need to be worried about. If that overlap, Because if that overlap, then he's still who he said he was. Then he's still who you knew him to be when y'all were together before. If it overlapped with him dating Tweet and dating Phaedra, that's what you need to be worried about. I believe Giselle's an opportunist in every aspect of her life, and she's not about to let mega church money pass her by. Well. And I mean, let's be real. He was at a mega church up here in Baltimore. Now, I know Atlanta money is different from Baltimore money. The cost of living is cheaper in Atlanta. And I know that New Birth is giving him, I mean, isn't that what it's called, New Birth? I know New Birth money is more than what he was getting up here. But it was a mega church up here. And he had a lot of political clout and sway. And, you know, he was the man up here. So she did walk away from it once. But my question is this. If y'all went to New Birth, isn't that the name of a New Birth? The one in Atlanta? It's New Birth, right? Hey, Quintessential, how you doing, boo? You don't think it overlaps, Shay? Hey, it's just Shay in the house. If y'all were a member of New Birth, how would y'all feel about Giselle possibly becoming y'all first lady? How would y'all feel about that? What y'all got to say? Oh, damn it. Damn. I done dropped the top. How y'all feel? What y'all feel about that? Hey, Trish, how you doing, boo? Jonathan said, hell no. Nah. Yeah, I mean, if I were a member of New Birth, yes, New Birth. Okay, thank you. If I were a member of New Birth, couple of things. One, would I want Giselle to be my first lady? Two, now you know what, little baby, that's true. I gotta put that up on the screen because you're right about that. They did. They put up with it. They did put up with Long. They put up with Eddie Long. You right. But her being my first lady, would she continue to do the show? Because it's Real Housewives of Potomac, not Real Housewives of Atlanta. But now that she picking fights with Phaedra, even though I don't know if Phaedra ever gonna get a peach back. But now that she picking fights with Phaedra, honey, do y'all think that she would, if they were to get married and she moved back to Atlanta, do you think that the franchise will bring her on to the Bravo, to the Atlanta branch of it? What y'all think? It's a lot of questions. Would Jamal Bryant want to be on screen? Now, we know he did a couple of scenes on Potomac with Giselle and the girls. But would he be a regular? Would he be cool with being a husband? Did New Birth have Kanye performing that? Yes, New Birth just had Kanye. And I didn't read an article before I came on here, so I really can't speak to it too much. But yes, Kanye was down to the New Birth. I want to say this weekend. The church scene is different now. She would just be a face for dollars, especially at the mega churches. And I hate to say it like that because there's no disrespect to anybody that attends a mega church, but they let a lot more go down at the mega churches. They both need to get saved. G is chasing coins. Well, a lot of people are saying that. That's what a lot of people are saying. Giselle ain't moving to Atlanta. I don't think she would. I don't think she is either, if you want to know the truth of the matter. I don't think she moved to Atlanta. Yeah, I think he would too. I definitely think he would do the show. I think he want to do more scenes than he does now, to be honest with you. But I definitely think he wants to do the show. And remember, they're filming right now for next season. And you've seen him and Giselle together all the time. Matter of fact, they were just together this weekend. It was CBC weekend. Congressional Black Caucus for y'all outside of the area that don't know what that is. But yeah, they were just together this weekend at Congressional Black Caucus, honey, all through the place. It would make great TV. It really would. I mean, let's be real. I'd watch. Kanye was here last week doing church. Child. Don't even get me started on that whole Kanye church thing. I could see that. I could definitely see them getting their own show. I could see that. I could see that. I can see them getting their own show. Let me plug my phone in. Get a little chizzy charge. Everyone has a past, but I want her as my first lady. Integrity is everything. Everybody does have a past. Juanika, and you're right. I agree with what you just said. My issue wouldn't necessarily be her past. My issue would be the behavior I see on Real Housewives of Potomac. And people could say, "Oh, it's on camera and she put on the show." No. Giselle's a mean girl. And Giselle's been a mean girl. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me Giselle ain't been a mean girl. Giselle's a mean girl. Okay, you a PK. Being first lady doesn't faze me. I'm just there to get a word and leave. I could see that. I could understand that. And maybe I'm a little bit more judgmental with my church family. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit more Omarosa had a reality show? He was on Omarosa reality show. When did Omarosa? I missed that. When did Omarosa have a reality show? Huh. Oh, the dating show on TV One. I ain't know nothing about it. I honestly don't know it. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, obviously, I believe what you're saying, but I didn't know that thing went right past me. I ain't know Omarosa had no dating show. That thing went right by me. Jamal and Giselle want to be celebrities. Well, yeah, they do. Both of them. Yeah, both of them want that. Mama Neek, am I saying that right? Hey, boo. She has a book called The First Lady, which I have not read. Now, it was supposed to be, I guess, her experience as a first lady. And I'm sure she threw some stones because y'all know they didn't like her down there. They didn't like her over there. So I'm sure she said some things or threw some daggers. But I didn't read it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't read it. Send me some suggestions for Airbnb needed for next year. Quintessential, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know any friends that do Airbnbs. I don't have any friends that do Airbnbs. My best suggestion is to go on the website. Now once you go on the website, I can give you some further detail on where you will be staying, because people gonna always, make their stuff sound like you about to stay at the Taj Mahal. Now I can give you some advice on that. Like once you say, oh, what address, this address, where is it? This address, where is it? This address, where is it? I can help you with that. But I don't know any friends that do Airbnb. I have friends that rent like long term, but I don't know anybody that does short term Airbnb in DC. Not off the top of my head. But if you do the research and you email me or inbox me on on Instagram those addresses, I can do that for you and make sure you ain't gonna be someplace you don't want to be. But I don't have any friends that do Airbnb. Yeah, she's a mean girl and she loves it. Absolutely so. Oh, it was years ago. Okay, yeah, see, I totally missed that thing. You remember it in you? I ain't even know nothing about it. See, y'all. Hey, Cookie. Okay, see, all y'all remember the dating show. I don't know where I was when that dating show was going on, because I sure don't know what y'all talking about. I do not know what y'all talking about. Why my phone keep beeping, y'all? People keep texting me. They know I'm busy. Don't they know I'm busy right now? Probably not. Probably not. Yes, honey. Okay. Well, I just wanted to get y'all 2 cents on it, because I know for me, unmuted the thing. From my point of view, like I said, I'm a little bit more, I don't know, I don't want to say judgmental, because I don't think I'm a judgmental person, but I'm a little bit more demanding, I guess, of my church leaders. And that's not this. I'm not saying that my church leaders can't be on, a reality show and stuff like that. But what I see on the reality show is a little bit more of what I would question, I guess. I don't know. Well, all right, y'all. Happy birthday, Regina. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, y'all. Everybody say happy birthday to Regina. Happy birthday, girl. And I know how hard you be down there working day and night, girl. Yes, happy birthday. I hope you hope you had yourself a good time this weekend. I hope you did some stuff for yourself. Hope you wasn't working them 2, 3, 4 jobs you got, girl. Yes. Now see, look, little baby, I don't remember that either. No, that's a lie. That I'm about to tell a lie. I do remember Casey and JoJo show. I just never watched it. I do remember them having a show. I just never watched it. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Yes, let's put it up on the happy birthday. So, Krista Queen, I just watched Power before I came on here, and I'm going to do my review when I get off of here. My review will be up tonight. My views on Power. I almost wish, okay. I'm about to say 2 separate things. My view of Power as a show. This episode was better than probably the last 2 for me, because we're sort of getting back to what goes on. So many different plot twists, so many twists and turns, so much there. You still playing with my intelligence a little bit, because how the hell Tasha opened up that damn daycare so fast and got it full of kids? Come on now. I mean, come on. You know, the reason why the neighborhood people was bringing them kids to her mama is so they wouldn't have to pay daycare prices. Now, all of a sudden, you got a daycare full of kids. Stop it. So that part is sort of playing with my intelligence a little bit. But the twists and the turns and certain storylines, I'm really not mad at. I'm glad to see that Tariq. Oh, that was the wrong one. It was definitely a train wreck. I'm glad to see that Tariq is starting to get some reality checks, and that this whole thing ain't as easy as he think it is. You know, he sort of got a springboard into the drug game by his association with Keenan and the unlimited drugs that Keenan fed him. But now he's getting a dose of reality and how the drug game works, that it ain't always that easy, and you don't always have that that connect that has unlimited resources, right? So I'm glad to sort of see that. I don't know where that's going. You know, I don't know how far that's going to go, but I'm glad to sort of see that. It is a lot going on, and it is going really fast. And it's funny because when I was looking at the episode today, I was thinking to myself, how many more episodes do they have? Because remember, this is the last season. So they have to pretty much take us through the storyline, climax, descending action, boom, and end. So I'm wondering how many more episodes we have. Do y'all know? Who here knows how many episodes we have of Power? How many episodes are going to give us of Power? Hey, ReallyBTV, anybody? Everyone, happy birthday to Regina. Just peeking in the window blinds. I know, girl, you always at work. Well, I was gonna say happy birthday to you. Well, hi, thanks for coming through. Regina, look. I don't know your personal situation, and I ain't judging. But baby, you better take some time out to celebrate you, okay? Okay. Now I get it. Now we all like the change, and we all got bills. Okay, so it's 15 episodes. And what episode are we on? Hold on, let me see. What episode are we on? It's got to be episode 4 or 5 by now. Hold on, let me see what episode we on. Yeah, episode 4. Okay, so no, we got a little bit of time for this stuff to play out. So yeah, I don't know why they rushing it, because it does seem like it's going really fast. It does seem like they're sort of rushing it. I don't know. If she bribed the people for permits, she probably got all the kids with daycare vouchers. It's just a front. Well, I know, yeah, Ebony. It's just a front, we know, for the drug game. But let me tell you something. I'm just gonna give y'all some personal business. My sister, when it was time for my nephew to go to daycare, this was about, well, he's 2 now, so a year and a half ago. And it was a brand new daycare that was just opening, and they accepted vouchers and all that good stuff too. But they were struggling in the beginning. I mean, they were. It was like 1 minute they had too many people working there, not enough kids, and they had too many kids and not enough people working there. But they were struggling in the beginning. But you're right. I mean, But it just seemed quick to me, y'all. It just seemed quick to me. But okay. Yeah, but Kanan ain't got the heart. Okay, so here's the thing. I mean, not Kanan. Tariq. Yes, Tariq is becoming a young, ruthless Kanan, but Tariq doesn't have that fire that Kanan has because Tariq never had to work. See, the reason why you had... How I want to put this. Kanan had to survive. He was selling drugs to survive. He was selling drugs because if he didn't sell drugs, he wasn't going to eat. You know what I mean? The streets raised him. The streets made him who he was. Tariq didn't have that. Tariq playing at it. And that's what everybody keeps trying to tell him. That's what Tommy was telling him. You don't need to do this. Like, you're playing at it. And what you're not understanding is you're playing with fire. See, all he's ever seen are the benefits of the drug game. Any of the negatives of the drug game he saw on TV or in his mind, that was lower level shit. And so, yeah, Tariq, he got a nasty streak in him. Don't get me wrong. He got a nasty streak in him, but he really ain't got that heart. And when the going gets tough, he really don't have that heart. Like, he really don't. He really don't. Okay. I hear you, Regina. I hear you. Hey, Cyber Diva, how you doing, boo? Exactly. See, for Tariq, this is a chess game for Tariq. It's a chess game, but what Tariq doesn't understand is you can't turn this shit off. Like, once you're in, it is so hard to get out. Look at Ghost. This whole damn show has been about him trying to get out the game. And Tariq, it's just a game for Tariq. It's just a game for him. And that's what's going to get him ate up. That's what's going to get him ate up. Okay, he gonna learn the hard way that fat meat is greasy. That's funny. That's a funny one, Jacqueline. I'm about to use that one. That fat grease is what is it? That fat meat is greasy. There it is. There it is. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, and that's why I never really had a whole lot of respect for Tariq anyway. If this family was hood, and Tariq was what he was, and he was doing the things he was doing, I still wouldn't necessarily like it, but I would understand his moves a little bit better. Tariq, you never had to do this. You never had to live this life. And even him being an asshole, okay, you're a spoiled brat that's had everything you've ever wanted on a silver platter. Okay, you're a spoiled brat. But just the nastiness and the fact that you let some outsider come in and manipulate you the way you did and turn you against your father, like, dude, And like now I'm gonna tell you what better come out before these next 9 episodes. The real story of Kanan better come out. I really want to know what the deal was with Tasha and Kanan. Did they sleep together? Did they have an affair? What went down? Because I mean, that's the name Kanan makes Tasha go crazy. You know what I mean? Exactly. Tommy trying to tell him to keep his butt in school. So, okay, the twerking challenge. I saw a few minutes of each video. Like, watching women twerk ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I did. I watched a few minutes of each episode. Yeah, I saw it. Hey, JJ. How you doing? JJ from BK. Yeah, exactly. Abby, it's like when Will took Carlton down to the hood. It's like you think you know, but you really don't. You know, and here's the thing, y'all. I always tell people I never lie about my childhood because I feel like if I were to lie and pretend like I had this horrible childhood and it was so rough and we was in the hood and life was, I feel like I would be disrespectful to my parents who busted their ass to create a decent childhood for me. It wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I didn't grow up in the hood. I grew up with both my parents in the household, working jobs. Sometimes they worked 2 jobs, you know, a middle class growing up. I went to private school. Now, did I visit the hood? Did I have friends in the hood? Yep. Did I play in stuff I shouldn't have been playing in? Yeah, I did. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I had it. It was a wholly different thing because I feel like that would be disrespectful to my parents. You know what I'm saying? Who worked their ass off to make sure that I didn't have that. You know what, JJ? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Nope, I didn't. But hold on. I haven't checked my personal email today. Let me look at it right now. Let me tell y'all something. And I have to do better about checking my email because I have the email address, the RB the podcast, and then I have my personal email address that I've had for years. I don't check either one of them daggone emails, and I really need to do better with it. People email me stuff, and they be like, "You get my email?" I did not. So hold on. Let me look through here, babe. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you no lie that I did. Here it is right here, graduation. It's opening now, boo. They don't have any idea what Tariq is doing. Look at you. Go ahead now, girl. Okay, I see you. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice, JJ. Yes, I see you, girl, in your dress blues. All right now. I see you, girl. Yes, in your dress blues. Yes. Oh, don't ever leave me a voicemail. I promise you I ain't gonna never hear that. I promise you. You leave me a voicemail, I promise you I will never hear that. The quickest way to... Yeah, I support the whole twerk contest. It was something that it was fun. It was silly. I hate to see Lockheed getting body shamed. I hate to see the criticism because those same people that are criticizing, I want you to do it. I want you to go on camera and do what they did and see what people say about you. Yes. But thanks for the picture, boo. I'm sorry that I didn't see it. I like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I didn't check it. I didn't check my email. You know, the way that the YouTube thing is set up is that every time I do a YouTube video or every time somebody comments on a YouTube video, they send me an alert to the email. So I have to scroll down to see stuff. Well, when I'm checking it from my computer, I have it, you know what I'm talking about, separated. But from my phone, it just all blends in. Yeah, twerk contest that Phi Babe and Lockheed Boss Lady did. And they both have videos on their channel. And again, it was cute. It was fun. You know, it was a challenge put out there. Phi Babe accepted the challenge. Phi Babe did a whole, performance. She had a whole costume and everything, honey. Lockheed just, she did her thing. And it is what it is. But, I mean, I don't have any interest in seeing women twerk for any extended period of time. So, I mean, the videos were like 5 or 6 minutes long. I didn't look at that much of it. But I did look at it. You know what I'm saying? I did look at it. Look, you know what? My mama don't leave me voicemails anymore. But I got her out of that habit of leaving me a voicemail. I did get her out of that. But now, I'll be like, Ma, I know you saw, didn't you see me that I called you? So maybe Tasha was raped by Kanan. I don't know if Tasha was raped by Kanan or not, but I'm something went down with them. There's a reason why. I need to know why Ghost turned on him to the point where Ghost set him up to go to jail. I need to know why he turned on him, and I need to know what happened between Tasha and Kanan. That I need. I need that. I need that information. That in itself is hard work. A hell of an exercise will give you. Yes, absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. Twerking is hard work. People, it's like when you whine. It's like, whining and stuff like that. That's hard work. Shit. And to do it for 6 and 7 minutes at a time, that is a lot. And for anybody, like I said, for anybody out there that's criticizing and judging, you do it. You do it. Shoot, people always got an opinion about something over something their ass wouldn't do. You do it. Shit. Always got something to say. Child. What James doing? You got a notification from his channel. Let me see. What he over there doing? Because child. I ain't getting no notification from James. What the hell? See how YouTube be doing me? Anyway. Ghosting. Okay. I think Tasha just knew he wasn't good for Ghost. Okay. Ghost didn't like the way Kanan was moving in the streets, probably because Tasha was finna leave him for Kanan. I can't twerk with a damn, not even trying. Yeah, I mean, that ain't my ministry, okay? I will not be of the twerkage ministry. I believe that to other folk. That is not my ministry. I can give you a mean two-step, okay? I'm gonna give you a mean. That's what I'm gonna give you. That's every song. Find the beat and give you this. I'm gonna give you this on every song. I might even give you a turnaround. I might even turn around on you. That's all you getting. I'm too old for this shit. That's all you getting. Now, if they play some old school hip hop, you'll get some old school hip hop dances. I'm gonna give you a Running Man. I'm gonna give you some Reebok. I'm gonna give you excuse me. I'm gonna give you some, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you some stuff, okay? And then after about 5 minutes, I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm done with that. Okay, I'm old and I'm fat. Okay. Oh, my bad. When he did the judgment of the challenge, girl, you had me looking at my phone, thinking I missed the notification. You need bands to make you dance, Abby. I like that. Now, if you got some bands, you can get a twerk. If you got some bands now, you can get a twerk off me. If you got some bands, I'll give you a twerk. It's gonna be a private twerk. We're gonna get our Tina Turner on. It's gonna be some private dancing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a Cabbage Patch. I'll get you a good Cabbage Patch. I'll give you some prep. You know what I'm saying? I can give you some. If you put on some old school, I'll give it good. I'll give it to you good for about 5-6 minutes. Okay. And then I'm done. Okay. But yeah, I can give you a two-step all night. Yeah, we can. Woo. Yes, I can give you a good two-step all night. And that's all I got for you. That's all I got. That's all I got. All I got. But I would never put anybody down for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the name of fun. Especially, so much serious stuff goes on. Oh, God. Beyonce presents Making the Gift. Y'all know what? I'm sick. I'm going to just shut up. I got asthma too, Jonathan. Thank God mine isn't as bad as it used to be. But yeah, honey. Oh my gosh, Cola. We got the same daddy. Oh my God, that is my father. Oh my gosh, Cola, that is my father. He'll be like, but he does the same thing when I answer the phone. Because my father's not a phone person, so if my father calls me, I'm already nervous. Because I'm like, oh my God, my dad didn't call me. Because if he has something to say to me, he told my mama to tell me. He's just not a phone person. Now, face to face, he talk like I talk, okay? But over the phone, he gonna give it to you and he done. My father be like, I be like, hello? Hey, this is your father. Nigga, I know. First of all, I knew because my phone got your number programmed. I know it's you. Number two, I knew after you said this is. I know your voice, man. What you want, daddy? Oh, he does the same thing, Cola. We got the same daddy. Lord, my father does the same thing. Whoo. Child, Dami, me and you are the same. I'm not. Oh my gosh, I can't do her. Ebony, I just can't do her. I can't do her. Thank you, Chris. I can't do her, y'all. I can't do her. I can't do her. I can't do her. Y'all, she look, and she don't need me. She got enough people in the beehive. She don't need me. I can't do her. She irritates my soul. And actually, her fans irritate me more than she does, but she irritates me too. Yes, what is that? Must be a father thing of our generation. What is that? Why you feel like you gotta announce yourself, and why you have to tell me you're my daddy? Are you sure? Are you convincing me or you? Like, why you keep saying it? I know you my daddy. You've been my daddy my whole life. I know. And I know your voice. Nigga, I can hear your voice from the car outside. You think I don't know you? I know your footsteps too. I know your walk. I can hear you coming in the front door. I know who you are. Child. Okay. Well, all right, Brianna. Well, I'm glad I can help you get to your workout, girl. Look, okay. So I told y'all I'm getting back on my kick, right? I'm getting back on my weight loss movement because it's too much. It's too much chin here. It's too much chin, and too much belly. Y'all can't see the belly, but I can. Okay. And so I did decent this week. I did not do great this week. Like today, I ate too much when I came home. My stomach, I'm full. I ate too much. Because I was hungry and I ate it fast and I just, anyway. Y'all know that feeling when you just eat too much so you feel full. So that's the kind of feeling I have right now. But I said I was going to go to the gym this week because for the last, I'm going to say year and a half, playing LA Fitness has just been getting a free $20 a month out of me. As if I can afford to throw away money. But I'm gonna start earning my money again this week because I'm going. I saw that Kevin Hart, but you do what now? Wait a minute, hold up, Dami. What? Hey, Mike Lolo, how you doing, boo? Whoa, what? Hold on, Dami. Let me scroll back up here. Hold on. Yeah, me too, Dami. There you go. Okay, so Dami, I saw that Kevin Hart was being sued. But I thought he was being sued by the person he was in the car accident with because I didn't look at the article. So he's being sued for $60 million by the lady in his sex tape. I didn't know he had a damn sex tape. Hold on. Well, that's what I'm going to say, Ebony, about Beyonce. Beyonce is a performer. I would never take anything away from the woman is a performer, and she definitely puts a lot of work into what she does. I wouldn't take anything away from that from her. What I would say is I'm not going to speak for Dami, but for myself, when I say overhyped, it's like no matter what she does, it's perfect. It's the best. It's the greatest. And I just disagree with that. Can she sing? Yes. Is she the best singer of our lifetime? No. Can she perform? Absolutely. But do I like all of her music? No. But her fans act like she could drop Mary Had a Little Lamb and it would go triple platinum. You know what I mean? And I'm not a hater. She just don't do it for me. You know, she just doesn't do it for me. And the thing is, for those who like her, great. But when my problem is when you say you're not a Beyonce fan, then people want to jump down your throat like you didn't say God don't exist or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my bigger issue. It's like, you know, it's okay to not be a fan, you know, and I don't like how she moves. There's some things that she has done that I'm not crazy about. There's some things that her father did that I'm not crazy about. You know, I just don't like how she moves with stuff. And, you know, anyway, so I think I've talked about this before here about what it is, why I'm not a fan. But yeah, I just don't like how she moves. I don't like how she moves. And I just don't like how no matter what she does is great. $60 million, the tape that she made without his permission to blackmail him with. Oh, the woman that blackmailed him, and he went on and was like, "You're not gonna blackmail me. I'm gonna just tell my wife and I'm gonna make a video of it." And so what the hell she suing him for then? You tried to blackmail him, it didn't work. What you suing him for? Child, I'm gonna have to read that one. Girl, my son told me my stomach too big. Oh, see. Do baby steps, Chris. Don't do baby steps. Hey, Mug Chip. Hey, boo. Yeah, definitely do baby steps, baby. You got to do baby steps. You got to do what's in your comfort zone. Child, won't they, little baby? They'll let you talk about their mama. Yeah, her acting career. And yes. Now, most of her fans will even admit. Now, we'll say this. Most of her fans will even admit that acting is not her thing. Most of her fans will. Now, some still be acting like they'll acknowledge that, like, okay, well, she was bad in this, but she got better in this. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Beyonce is good at what she do. I think a lot of people in the industry are overhyped. Hey, Leia, how you doing, baby? Thank you, boo. I don't know if I think again, I think it comes down to what you like and your what you agree with or what you like. Because I think other people always feel like that somebody can be overhyped or whatever, depending on what it is that you like. Hey, Rita, baby. She said he was aware he was being taped and basically flipped it on her. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because remember, he was engaged to be married and the woman was pregnant at the time. Remember that? I don't believe that. Or were they already married and she was pregnant? Whatever it was, I remember she was pregnant when all this came out. I don't believe he knew he was being taped. Hell no, I don't believe that. I could be wrong, but I don't believe that. Liver Focus, a great dietary supplement. Lisa Terrell. Hey, Lisa. Okay. Hold on. I'll forget. Let me write that down. Liver Focus. I'm going to have to check that out. It's a good dietary supplement to do what, though? Tell me what it does. Child, I had people come at me, child, on my Facebook. My friends, some of my friends, girl, they be coming at me. She did good to me in Cadillac Records. Oh, I'm going to say this. If I had to rank her acting performances, now I have to be fair. I think I've only seen 3 of the movies that she's been in, which would be Cadillac Records, Dreamgirls, and Gold Member. I don't think I've seen any of her other movies. The Fighting Temptations, I saw that on bootleg, like when it first came out on a bus trip to Atlantic City. So that don't count because I don't remember hardly none of that. I never saw, what was it, Obsessed, where she was with Idris Elba. I never saw that. Any of her other acting I didn't see. I saw The Lion King, but I don't really count that as acting. That's a voice, and she only had like 10 lines. Come back with me, Simba. You must come claim your throne. Yeah, that's about all she gave me. But if I had to rank those 3 performances, I probably would put Cadillac Records at the top. And then Dreamgirls and of course Gold Member would be way at the bottom. No artist is as hyped as Beyonce, and that's hype makes you expect more than what she gives, in my opinion. Yeah, Shay, that's what they said, that he also cheated on his wife with his current wife. Hey, what's up? Is it Yusha? Hey, y'all. Hey, Yusha. But what is she sue? I don't understand what she even feels like she has a right to sue him for. Even if that's true, I'm not sure. So she's suing him because she's saying that he lied about the blackmail? Like, I'm confused. What is she suing him for? I'm going to have to read the article. Child, The Lion King itself was horrible. I ain't even going to put all that on Beyonce. That whole thing was a shitstorm. I ain't like it at all, and I was mad. And I should have listened to my daddy, because The Lion King is one of my father's favorite movies. Like, he's looked at that thing a million damn times. And when I was like, Daddy, you want me to take you to see the remake? He was like, nope. I said, you don't want to see the new Lion King? He said, nope, there's only one. I'm not going to see it. And I should have listened to him. Mama jokes never made me want to fight. Child. Shay, you said that it's her fans that put her on a pedestal. Whatever. Everybody puts Beyonce on a pedestal. Everybody around her, but her mama. If you follow her mama on Instagram, and I mean, I guess I should say that because it's her mama. I will. She should put her child on a pedestal. So let me not take her mama. Let me take her mama out of it. But everybody puts Beyonce on a pedestal. It's not just her fans. Everybody act like Beyonce is the second coming. Everybody puts Beyonce on a pedestal, except for people who are not Beyonce fans, and then we get beat up. Not physically. You know what I'm saying. Well, Ebony, you say I cannot like her. I mean, you cannot like her, but people who actively hate on everything she does. But here's the thing. I don't actively hate on everything she does, but let me say this in defense of people who maybe do. So many people love on everything she does just because it's her. It's like, it doesn't matter what she does. It's the best thing. And I'm like, no. I can honestly say that there are some Beyonce songs that I do like. I can honestly say that. But I don't own a Beyonce album. I've never bought a full album from Beyonce. I might have downloaded a song or two. There have been some performances of hers that I've looked at that I have loved. Most of her performances, they are right. But when I say that, people say I'm hating. Oh my gosh, all the work she puts into her performances, she does this and she does that, and she does this and she does that. How could you say it was just all right? Because it was just all right. Like, I thought her Super Bowl performance was horrible. I thought that was a piece of shit. But people were like, oh my gosh, oh my God. The first 10 minutes of the performance, she was, well, I might be exaggerating, but at least for the first 4 minutes of the performance, she was laying down, moaning. She wasn't even singing shit. She was on the floor. She had I don't know what it looked like in the stadium, but on TV, she was laying down, but it looked like she was, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, that aerial view or whatever. And she had her hair fanned out and she was just moving on the floor and she was just doing that moaning thing. And I was just like, when's she going to sing a song? Is she going to sing a song? You know what I mean? But to hear other people, oh my gosh, it was the greatest thing. No, it wasn't. The greatest halftime Super Bowl performance was Prince. But anyway, I'm biased, I guess. How you gonna, right, Ebony, how you gonna be in on a plan to blackmail himself? That's why I need to read the article. I need to read the articles and find out. Her fans, I agree. I'm not a fan of the beat. Created by JJ. Oh, JJ Smith. I know JJ Smith, the green smoothie. Yeah, I do know her. And you know what? I need to go dust off. I have a PDF. I have the PDF of her book somewhere, and I need to dust it off because I want to go back to making my smoothies in the morning for breakfast, and I need to dust off my recipes. I gotta go find it. I give Beyonce credit for being a Black woman doing her thing, and that's where it starts. The stuff her music isn't for me, period. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I can't take nothing. And here's the thing, y'all. I can't take nothing away from her business-wise. She's a businesswoman. You know what I mean? And she's made some great business decisions. Like, she's done some great things for her business-wise, you know? Just because you say that something isn't your cup of tea, there are some people that will accuse you of hating. Yeah, and we had a live about that one time. Me and Mink, who does the podcast with me, we actually had that conversation. We were like, when you say you're not a fan of somebody, it doesn't automatically mean you're a hater. I don't hate Beyonce. I'm not a hater of Beyonce. Beyonce just don't do it for me. But I've had people act like, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean by her fans irritate me more than she ever did. Because it's almost as if because I say I'm not a fan, then I'm saying something blasphemous or something. You know what I'm saying? And again, I can look at something objectively and say, you know what? I kind of like that. Just because it's Beyonce, I don't hate on everything she does, but I don't like everything she does either. And like I said, she's made some moves that I don't agree with, business-wise as well. Thank you, Monk Chip. Oh, thank you, boo, for the super chat. Oh, see, on StreamYard, I can still see it, but it doesn't show up like on the YouTube side where it's in color. It doesn't show up in color, so I almost didn't see it. Thank you, Monk Chip. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, Janet Jackson. Now, see, I'm gonna say this now. Janet Jackson, I love her to death, but she ain't an actress either. Like she ain't knocked nothing out the box. I mean, her acting roles ain't knocked me over either. And that's going all the way back to now she was good as Penny. She was good as Penny. She did okay as Charlene on Different Strokes. Then she was on Fame. I guess she did okay on Fame. But then, like, Poetic Justice, it didn't really do nothing for me. Nutty Professor, it was horrible, Nutty Professor. So, Janet Jackson's acting don't really knock me out the box either. But I am a Janet Jackson fan. I love Janet Jackson. I am a Janet Jackson fan. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's really, now I love Solange. I love Solange. Yeah, I love, and I always have. I always have loved Solange. She came out with an album, a few years back. What was it? And it had like a whole Motown 80s feel to it. It was sort of along the same lines of Raphael Sadiq's album a few years back. They came out with their album around the same time, and both of them had that old 1960s Motown feel to it, and I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, Janet and that boob, honey. What's the face left her ass hanging. He knew that damn boob was under there naked. He tried to act like he ain't know nothing about it. Left her ass hanging. Made me sick. I used to like him too. Yes, Prince is and will always be everything. Hey, Katina Caramel. Child, ain't that a shame, Rochelle? That is such a shame. I thought it was stupid when it happened, and then to see Felicity Huffman only get 15 days for the same, well, really worse. What she did was way worse than what that woman did. It's a mess. The name of the podcast is called Really Bitch, and it's on iTunes. We're actually sort of revamping right now because the software that I was using to upload, I haven't been able to upload, and it's been giving me a hard time. But it's called Really Bitch. I actually started the YouTube channel to supplement the podcast to try to help publicize and get the podcast out. And YouTube is sort of, the YouTube channel has taken over the podcast, honey. But we're definitely revamping and redoing and getting ourselves back together and getting it more regular. Yeah, and I think that's true too, Ebony, that on both sides people can be extreme. She was decent in the first Why Did I Get Married? The second Why Did I Get Married was just horrible. It was just a horrible movie. I thought it was, at least. I thought it was a terrible sequel. But yeah, she did. She did pretty good in the first one. Yeah, I love Solange. It might have been the true EP, Little Baby. I have to go back and look. But she had this song about the boy. It was a boy's name. Johnny, Jimmy, Tony. I don't remember. Y'all know about me and names. But it was a man. It was a boy. Tony, that's it. Yep. The one with Tony. That's it. It had that whole Motown. It really had a Motown sound to it. And Raphael Sadiq, his album that he came out with around that time, it had that same Motown feel to it. Oh, Katina. Okay, so you said we disagree on her acting. Okay, boo. Well, we can disagree on her acting. Okay. Yeah, Jill Scott. Yeah, I like Jill Scott. Because I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I love me some Queen Latifah, her acting don't knock me out the box either. It's all right, but it don't knock me out the box. Not I can still do the choreography from Pleasure Principle. Honey, let me tell you now. I told y'all I'll give y'all a good two-step right now, but let me tell y'all back in the day, though. Back in the day, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going on tour backing up for Janet Jackson, honey. I had, in my basement, I knew all the choreography, all the shits, okay? I used to even put knee pads on my knees and do the black cat when she would go down on her knees. Honey, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going on tour. Child. Yes, old school. Yes, now. Yes. Yes. I decided. Yes. Yes, by Solange. Yes. Black on Black Cinema. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I just think, and again, I'm not gonna blame um Janet for that second why did I get married, because I think the movie was terrible. I think it was a terrible script. I think it was a terrible storyline. I just didn't understand it. She absolutely did, and it's funny because Lisa, that's actually what I was gonna say. I was gonna say her best acting role was the one she got the award for, was Bessie. She did that as Mama. Oh no, you mean Bessie the movie? Oh, I was thinking about Chicago. She did do a good job with Bessie. She did do a good job with Bessie. She did, but she was almost playing herself. But she did a good job with it. She did good with Set It Off. I don't think she's a bad actress. I think that some of her roles she does better than others. I don't think she's a horrible actress now. Don't get me wrong. I do not think she's a horrible actress. I think some roles out of her wheelhouse, I guess is what I want to say. Oh, you did Rhythm Nation. You could do the chair too, Abby. Oh, girl, you could do the chair. I don't even want to talk about how many times my ass fell trying to do that chair, but I think I did finally get it once or twice. The Queen has gotten better with time. Watch Taxi any day. Taxi? What was Taxi? It was a movie called Taxi? I must have missed that. Queen Latifah did a movie called Taxi? I gotta write that down. Black on Black Cinema Podcast, because you know I'll forget. Y'all know I'll forget. As soon as I get off of here, my brain be somewhere else. Black on Black Podcast. Because y'all know how I feel about my black movies, so. Yeah, that whole thing, Abby. Yeah. Well, of course she can, dummy. Yeah, I don't know how to rock got in that one either. I missed it. I missed Taxi, Queen Latifah Taxi. I have never seen it, y'all. I ain't know nothing about it. What? Hold on. Y'all. Taxi, Queen Latifah, y'all. I really feel like I've never seen this movie. Y'all. With Jimmy Fallon. Giselle Bundchen. I have never seen this movie. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to find that on my Fire Stick and watch it this weekend. I have never seen it. Hey Tanya, how you doing, baby? I'm sure it was a flop. I'm sure it was a flop. Oh my gosh. I did not see it. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Sisters with Babies. What movie is that? All right, y'all. I'm putting my information in the chat because I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. But I'm putting my information in the chat. I'm going to watch it. Thanks, Abby. Hold on. What did it say? She did good with the movie Sisters with Babies. There was a movie Sisters with Babies. Now I'm gonna tell you a movie that her acting wasn't all that great, but I love it. I'll watch it every time it come on. It's Just Right, and not just because Common's in it. I just love that storyline. I love it, And her acting wasn't, it's almost like she's not comfortable playing romantic leads with men. Because, somebody said that her and LL didn't really have the chemistry in Last Holiday. Her and Common, it was a good storyline, but neither one of their acting was great to me in that movie. And I'm not even saying this to be funny or to be catty. It's almost like she's not comfortable playing romantic leads with men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to be catty or try to throw no shade or nothing with that. That's just my observation. Because even on Star, she just doesn't seem comfortable in that role. I want to see Hustler. I think I'm gonna go see Hustler this weekend. I definitely want to see it. I'm gonna go see it this weekend. And now Bringing Down the House was funny. Bringing Down the House was funny. I liked it. It was funny. Oh, Lil Baby, it's good. Just Right is good. Oh yeah, the Bees movie. Yeah, she was good in the Bees movie, and Alicia Keys was good. I'm surprised Alicia Keys hasn't done more acting because she did really good in Life with Bees. That's what it was called, Life with Bees, I believe. We could do that, Ebony. We need to do some movie reviews on I tell you what, I'm gonna watch Taxi and we could do a movie review on Taxi, girl. I've never seen that damn movie. And it's funny now, the more and more we talk about it, I faintly think I remember hearing something about it, but I don't remember nothing. Like I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, I mean, again, I enjoyed her in Just Right. The acting was just okay for me. I'm not saying, when I say the acting was okay, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was just okay. Like, I don't think it was great, but it wasn't horrible. Like, again, I don't think that was her worst acting for me, but it was just okay. Yeah, I just, I ain't trying to be shady. I just, I like that idea, Ebony. We could do that. We could do that. I think that'd be a good little concept to do some discussion on little known Black movies or old forgotten Black movies or movies like that people don't really talk about. I think that would be a great discussion, because I told y'all about my movie collection. I got a whole bunch of Blaxploitation movies and Black movies and stuff. That's why I can't believe I missed this one. But I told y'all that's how I do, y'all. Y'all know I love it. I liked Last Holiday. But again, Well, thank you. Thank you, Tanya Ransom, for the super chat. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Child. Okay on Just Right. Yeah, The Secret Life of Bees was it was really, really good. The book was good too. Ooh, Joanna Man. Well, okay. What movie y'all want to see me and Abby review? What movie y'all want to see us review? Old movie, old Black movie. When I say old, I ain't talking about it got to be like from the 40s or 50s old, but y'all know what I'm saying. What movie y'all want us to review? We could do that. I think that's a cute idea, Ebony. I think that's a cute idea. Which y'all want us to review? Tell me. I'll take a couple of suggestions. Man, Little Baby said Joanna Man. I'll be honest with you. I probably have never seen that movie all the way through from beginning to end. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I do not believe I have seen that movie from beginning to end. And if I did, I saw it one time, probably when it first. I know I ain't go to the theater to see it. So I either saw it on bootleg or when it came on cable. Okay, Ebony, you gonna go see Hustlers? The Wiz. Oh my gosh. Okay, New Jack City, Harlem Nights. Okay. One of Richard Pryor's. Y'all know my favorite Richard Pryor movie is Bustin' Loose. When he was taking care of them little kids, the little orphans, and he was trying to raise money for the little orphans, but he was really just hustling them in the beginning, but then he learned to really care about them kids. That's my movie. That's my favorite. And I haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't remember all the specifics. But it with Cicely Tyson, honey, and the little blind kid. They pretended he was blind. Anyway, that was my movie. Child, you had Joanna Man on tape, honey. I remember Joanna Man. All I can see is old boy in that dry stiff wig. Child. Whoo, child. Yeah, but I would look at it again though and talk about JJ from BK. I can't do Rosewood. I'm just gonna tell you now, I can't do it. I'm just can't do it. I saw Rosewood one time. I came out that movie theater, and I'm not even trying to lie to you. I came out that movie theater wanting to kill somebody. Like, I was so angry when I came out of that theater. I can't do it. Like, I would love to show it to my kids. I can't watch it again. We can't do no Rosewood. We can't do that, boo. We gotta keep this one. I can't do no Ernest movies. It's too stupid. I can't. It's Holiday Heart. I could do Holiday Heart. I love Holiday Heart. Hey, Shamika, how you doing, boo? Coolie High. Oh, it's so sad in the end, but I can do Coolie High. But I hate the ending. Same thing with Cornbread Earl and Me. It's a good movie, but yeah, I can't do Mississippi Burning. Yes, Bustin' Loose. Yes. You know what I'm talking about, Tanya. Yes, that's my movie. I need to go find that. That's one movie I do not have on DVD. I need to go find it. I'm gonna go look for that tonight. I know I can find it online somewhere. Oh, that was my movie. I used to love that movie. I haven't seen it in so long. But yeah, that's my movie. Man, I'm with it. Ebony, if you're gonna go see Hustlers, we could do Hustlers. Ooh, Love Jones. Ooh, JJ from Beak. Ooh, honey. Ooh, that's my movie. That movie takes me back. It takes me back to another place, another time. That's my movie. Yes, Love Jones. Ooh, Mahogany is one of my favorite movies ever. I love Mahogany. Yes, I love me some Mahogany. Ooh, Imitation of Life, Cola. Yes, that's one of my favorites. Now, I like the Imitation of Life about the woman who becomes an actress, not about the pancake lady. When that girl fall on her mama casket at the end, honey. Woo, that thing take me out every time. Ebony, I love Love and Basketball, but we ain't got to do Love and Basketball. But I love me some Love and Basketball. Shaft, yes. Superfly, yes. Sparkle, yes. The originals, yes. Absolutely. All of the above. I got all of them right there on my shelf right now. Absolutely. Posse. That's another one of mine that I really love. Motisa. Ooh, Poetic Justice used to be one. We used to look at that one. Me and my girlfriend from college. Me and about four of us, but we looked at that movie so many damn times. We oh my gosh. We knew how to go straight to the part we wanted to see. Poetic Justice was our movie. Okay, The Eyes of Watching God. I only looked at it that one time when it came on TV, but I could look at it again. Child. When she fall on that casket and say, Mama, I didn't mean it, with Mahalia Jackson singing in the background. What? Oh, that's it. Success is nothing without someone you love to share with. He said, ma'am, I can help you get a job. She said, forget the job. I want my old man back. Crooklyn, I watch Crooklyn, but Crooklyn ain't really do it for me. Yes, Foxy Brown. Yes, Dolomite. I'm going to go see the movie, the Eddie Murphy movie about Dolomite. For Colored Women. Now, I didn't think Colored Women was that bad. A lot of people had a problem with For Colored Women. I didn't think it was that bad. If you saw the play, I don't know what people were expecting. I don't know. I didn't think the movie was that bad. Lord, Regina, I love Sanaa Lathan. Why y'all hating on Sanaa Lathan? I love Sanaa Lathan. Now, the movie that Sanaa Lathan did with Wesley Snipes based on the Terry McMillan book. What was it? Disappearing Acts. I would watch Glitter. Now, I didn't think Glitter was that bad either. Now, kill me. Shoot me. I didn't think Glitter was that bad. I didn't think, what was that movie that Britney Spears did? Crossroads was that bad. It was a coming of age movie. It was a teen movie. Like, what would people expect it? I didn't think it was that bad. Coyote Ugly. I didn't think nothing was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad. You know, I think sometimes people expect too damn much. I like For Colored Girls When the Brown Gel Gets Hard. I ain't seen that. Was that a parody? Because I ain't seen that one. Mystic Pizza. I haven't seen that in a long time. You know, I like Gabrielle Union. I think I'm starting to like her as a person, like the more and more I follow her on social media. But she plays the same roles over and over again. She's very much typecast. I would love to see her stretch her acting chops, and maybe she doesn't get offered these roles, so I can't judge her if she's not getting the opportunity. But I would love to see her maybe do a indie flick where she could get down and dirty and really, you know what I mean, play a crack dude like Halle Berry did. Play a crackhead. That boy Halle Berry so much capital in Hollywood when she played that crackhead, and then she did when she did Losing Isaiah, and when she did Jungle Fever. That, even though she went back to being the pretty girl, that gave her so much bandwidth in Hollywood, because people were like, okay, we know that she can do this. You know, she may not have the range, and maybe that's why she doesn't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Abby, again, that's what I'm saying. If people saw the play, I saw the play. So if people saw the play, you knew what was getting ready to happen with them babies. Like, you knew what was getting ready to happen. You know what I mean? Rainbow Serpent, Serpents in the Rainbow. Now, you know what, JJ, I don't think I remember that title, but I don't think I ever saw that movie. But I remember that title. I'm gonna have to Google it and remember what it was about, but I remember that title. Yeah, and you know, Regina, Gabrielle Union has admitted that she used to be a mean girl. And maybe early on in her career, when she was being a mean girl, maybe she turned some people off. Maybe people didn't want to work with her. Maybe things weren't offered to her, because she said that early on in her career that she was a mean girl. You know what I mean? And maybe that shut some doors for her. Yeah, I like Brown Sugar. Yep. When did you first fall in love with hip hop? Yeah, I love Brown Sugar. That's one of mine too. I love Brown Sugar. You want to talk about my divorce? Soul Food is a good one, although I like the TV show better than the movie. But I did like Soul Food. Yeah, y'all. So yeah, Ebony, I think we could flesh that out a little bit. I could do that. We could do that. I'm gonna go see Hustlers this weekend, though, I think. Boomerang. Oh, yeah, definitely Boomerang. Love The Breakfast Club and 16 Candles. Absolutely. Viola Davis did with J-Lo. I don't know that one, y'all. I'm about to Google that. Pretty in Pink. Yeah, that whole Brat Pack moment. I loved Save the Last Dance, y'all. I still look at that movie. That's my movie right there. I love that. Damn, what's her face playing a mean girl? What's my girl? Scandal. What's my girl? Y'all know who I'm talking about. You're right, JJ. That's what it was. I never saw it. Did I see it? I think I might have seen that, like, again, one time, never watched it again. But now that you say what it is, I think I may have seen it once. But again, I couldn't tell you nothing about it. Jungle Fever. I saw it in the movie theater, so I have seen it all the way through. How you ain't understand Jungle Fever, little baby? You couldn't understand Jungle Fever, so I didn't get back. What you didn't understand? Hold on, I was about to get off of here, but I need to know what you didn't understand about Jungle Fever. Soul Food. I think Soul Food could be a cool reboot. Child, yes, I work hard. That's what I'm about to get off here now. I got to do my, I still have to do my Power review. And then I got Love and Hip Hop Hollywood coming on tonight. And something else coming on, Love and Listings, but y'all know I may or may not get that one out tonight. Preacher's Wife, yeah, Preacher's Wife, all right. Tales from the Hood, yeah. All of them, Boys in the Hood, South Central, Menace to Society, yeah, all of those. Ooh, Mo Better Blues. Yes. Yes, Mo Better Blues. Now, Mo Better Blues was one of those movies where, you know, you have some Spike Lee movies that are good movies. Then you have some Spike Lee movies that are not that great movie. And then you have some Spike Lee movies that you just got to understand how Spike Lee mind worked. Mo Better Blues is one of those movies you had to kind of understand how Spike Lee mind worked. You know what I'm saying? Like Girl 6 was a horrible movie, in my opinion. Let me say that. Yeah, I love me some Say the Last Dance. She Devil was good. With Roseanne, She Devil was good. Now Without My Daughter was good. Sleeping with the Enemy, I watched that this weekend. It was on this weekend. Definitely Malcolm X. I show Malcolm X to my students almost every season. Black Snake Moan was good. Mermaids was good. And now I love me some Steel Magnolias, the original. I did not like that remake that they did with the all black cast. I'm sorry. I know we love black women, but I did not like that remake. Ugh. Harlem Blues, Regina. Since my sweetie left me in Harlem, well, it ain't the same old place. Yeah, that's my movie, and that's my song. Now, the Girl 6 soundtrack was everything, but that was Prince, so what do you expect? Ghost of Mississippi, yeah. Long Kiss Goodnight, Eve's Bayou. Yeah, these some good ones, y'all. Well, I can understand that, Ebony. I can definitely understand you not feeling it. I got that. I got that. I'm waiting for little baby to tell me what she ain't understand about brown sugar, because maybe I can help her out a little bit, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, Girl 6 was trash, all the way trash. Beloved, I can't do Beloved. I can't help you with Beloved. Oh, Willard. I remember Willard. Remember Willow? I liked Willow. The Princess Bride. Now, let me say this. I love lost my train of thought just that quick. Oh, I love Toni Morrison for who she was and what she did for the culture. But I've never been able to read Toni Morrison. I love her. I don't take nothing away from her for the culture. But I've never been able to. Okay. Every third thought was, when did you first fall in love with hip hop? So I was tired. Child, little baby. I think that's probably an age thing. Because anybody who's in my age group, you know what that means. When you say, when did you first fall in love with hip hop? It's almost like your coming of age story if you grew up in the infancy of hip hop time period. And so when that movie was made, those characters were my age at the time. Like if they were to do a sequel to Brown Sugar, they would be in my age group. Like when Brown Sugar came out, that was my age group. And when you say, when you say, when did you first fall in love with hip hop? Like I can answer when I fell in love with hip hop. Like I have a hip hop story. And I think people who are in our age group have a hip hop story, and it is connected to so much of our childhood. Just like my parents. It's like if you would have asked my parents, well, when did you first fall in love with Motown? Like there's a Motown story. I've heard my parents tell their Motown story. And the Motown sound, Motown music is like the soundtrack of their coming of age. And that's how it is for people in my age group. Hip hop is our coming of age. It is the soundtrack of our coming of age. So much of my adolescent from about 14 on up, it was such a major part of my life. And hip hop is more than just the music. It's the dress, it's the sound, it's the dance, it's a whole movement. You know what I mean? And it was before it was commercialized, before it was watered down, when people didn't even want to fuck with hip hop. You know what I mean? It wasn't even hip hop then; it was rap, and people didn't want to fuck with it. It was demonized. We used to have to sneak around and listen to it. It wasn't on the radio. Like rap wasn't on the radio. Like I need people to, like I tell my students that, like, wrap your brain around the fact that you could listen to every major radio station in DC, and they would not play rap. They would not play rap. There used to be an AM station. Those Cola, if you're still in this chat, you know what I'm about to talk about. There was an AM station in DC called WOL. It was owned by Kathy Hughes. Now Kathy Hughes went on to she owns Clear One now, that owns the Tom Joyner Morning Show and all of that. But that was before she was what she is today. She owned a little radio station here in DC. You could drive by on 8th Street. You could see them sitting in the booth. You could drive by her radio station. And on Sunday nights, DJ Conan would play the top 10 hip hop. And I remember me and my friends would have to listen to an AM station. You couldn't even get it in clearly. You couldn't get it in clearly. And we would listen to the top 10 hip hop songs. And that is how you knew what hip hop songs were big, like in New York and Philadelphia. That's how you knew. I had friends who lived in New York and in Philadelphia. I met them in summer camp, and they would mail me tapes. And that was the first time I heard people like Eric B. and Rakim and like so many other people that were not mainstream. And so for me, I guess that's when I hear that, I know when I fell in love with hip hop. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm about to get off of here. Hold on. Let me catch up on the comments and I'm about to get off here. Hold on, y'all. I want to go back to Coming to America, definitely one. Color Purple, yeah, that's a good one. Traffic. Ooh, Traffic was good. Traffic was real good. I couldn't really get into the TV show as much, though. Fatal Attraction was all right. Fried Green Tomatoes is one of mine. Fifth Element, it's just quirky. Rochelle, don't try to think too deep into the Fifth Element. It's just a quirky, silly-ass movie. Like, if you're looking for a deep storyline, girl, because it ain't one there. Okay, I got to see Hustler. Sam Jackson, definitely. Yeah, the remake was an insult. The remake of Steel Magnolias. And again, just because it's black don't mean I got to like it. It was horrible. So it wasn't about the love for the main characters or hip-hop or both. So it wasn't about the love for the main characters. Okay. So Brown Sugar. Okay. So here's the thing. Brown Sugar was a romantic comedy. Okay. It was a rom-com about two characters who grew up in the era of hip-hop. But hip-hop, the love of hip-hop was used as a backdrop for the storyline. But again, I never thought of people who didn't grow up with hip-hop not necessarily getting the whole, when did you fall in love with hip-hop? Because you see how their love of music, you see how their love of hip-hop drove both of their lives. She became a writer in music and becoming a preeminent writer in the culture, writing at the time. Vibe magazine was the biggest fucking, music for black music, urban radio in the country, probably the world, but Vibe was definitely it, in the 90s. And then he went into music. So music was always in the backdrop of their life. You know what I'm saying? And they fell in love. The reality is they fell in love with each other when they fell in love with hip hop. Like, that's the reality. It's kind of, yeah. I was always in hip hop denial growing up. I kept saying it was just a phase. Oh, child, yeah, you were definitely in denial. Okay, I never saw the movie Pimp either. Keke Wyatt was in Pimp. I mean, Keke Palmer. I said Keke Wyatt. Lord, Keke Palmer. Hey, Shauna. I didn't know Shauna was in the chat either. Hey, girl. Well, Abby, you never fell in love with hip hop. Yeah, I mean, and if you didn't, you didn't. You know what I mean? Everybody, but I was a hip hop kid. I was a rap kid. Like, I did. I was in love. I'm gonna tell you probably the first. The first hip hop album I owned was probably Raising Hell. Run DMC Raising Hell. It was probably Run DMC Raising Hell. Yeah. That might have been it. She was so grown and gutted in that movie. Yeah, okay. Pimp. I didn't know she was in Pimp. Okay. Uh in my area, we strained to reach the St. Louis station. Yeah, man. It again, and I get it. I get it. Regina and Ebony. I get that. That just never was your thing. Like all music ain't for everybody. So I get it if it was never your thing. You know what I mean? What you're saying is not how I remember that movie ending. Them folks kissed after asking each other every time they met, when did you first fall in love with hip hop? I didn't understand how they got there doing that. How they got where? Hey, Mr. Hall. How they got to loving each other? The reality is they'd always loved each other. They'd always loved each other. They were best friends who were really in love with each other, and they did what best friends do who are in love with each other. They dated other people. They denied it. They didn't want to mess up their friendship. They thought they were going to fuck up their friendship. You know what I mean? But hip-hop was just the backdrop of it. So every time they were asking each other, when did you first fall in love with hip-hop? They were really asking each other, when did you first fall in love with me? That's really what it was. When you first fell in love with hip-hop, when did you first fall in love with me? And that's what that scene was in the end, when he runs into the radio station and he puts it up on the screen. When did you first fall in love with hip-hop? And she starts answering the question. She's talking about him, right? Did you ever watch it to the end? Because you said you ain't like it, so maybe you didn't watch it to the end. If you watch it to the end, and that scene in the end, when he asks her, when did you first fall in love with hip-hop? And she answers him, and she's talking about him. She's not talking about hip-hop. She's talking about when she first fell in love with him. And then that's, when he does his whole, I don't want to be your friend anymore, Okay, It Takes Two by Eric B. and Rakim. Special Ed was my man. And hey, Really B. I said, hey, Really B. Hey, Jada Nerd. And it's funny because I remember when Special Ed first came out, me and my friends was like, why would you call yourself Special Ed? Rochelle, if you don't mind me asking, what age group you in? You said hip hop was something you can shake or something to get and raunchy. Or where are you from? Because now let me tell you this. I remember I was in 8th grade, y'all, and I remember I'll never forget Stacy. I forget his last name now, but his name was Stacy because we used to make fun of his name being Stacy. He had older brothers, and his older brothers had a Luke tape. And I remember I went to Catholic school, mind you. And I remember he snuck into school, and everybody had their little boom boxes, so he had the boom box in his book bag. And I remember at recess, all of us around his radio listening to nope, that's a lie. It wasn't Luke. It was Too Short. It was Freaky Tales. And I remember us sitting there listening to the damn Freaky Tales, honey. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, we're in the same age group, Rochelle. Okay. See, okay. 54, Regina. Okay, so you a little bit older. So you were a little bit older when hip hop came through. So I can understand hip hop not really hitting you the same way. Yeah, Love of My Life. Okay, that is not the best thing that came from that movie. Little Baby, I give up. I give up. But I get it. It's different shows for different folks. Everybody don't love everything, and it's cool. It's cool. But I'm a hip hop baby or rap. I don't even like saying I'm a hip hop baby. I'm a rap baby, and I'm an 80s rap baby. I'm a DC rap baby. So you add in everything that I grew up in my city during that time period, with the music, with the culture. You throw in some go-go in that, and it just takes it's such a major part of my childhood. Going to the go-go in DC was, unless you in DC, I don't even know how to tell you. I don't even know how to describe it. Like going to a go-go in DC in the late 80s, 90s, it was an event, honey. It was an event you might not make it home from, but it was an event. Yeah. Now, see, when Snoop came out, I was in college. I was already in college when Snoop came out. Yes. Shamika, where you from? Yes, Run Joe. Yes, Run Joe. About to get off of here, y'all. We having a good conversation, though, but I got to get off of here. Yes, Chuck Brown. Rest in peace. Okay, I fell in love with live music listening to my cousin sing Peaches and Herb. Okay, reunited. And it feels so good. Now, if you had caught me back then, Regina, oh, I used to get it in now. Oh, Pittsburgh by way of the DMV. Okay, boo. Yeah, no, Now, if you caught me in high school, honey, oh, it was serious. Oh, me and my friends used to come out the party drenched. I mean, sweat pouring off of us. Okay, we got it in. We got it in. So you from Pittsburgh by way of the DMV. So you were born in DC. You lived here for a little bit of your life, or you from Pittsburgh but you live in by way of the DMV. I'm from Pittsburgh. Does that mean, okay, I always get confused what that means. That mean you were born in DC or you were born in Pittsburgh and you moved to DC or you moved to Pittsburgh. Okay, dance hall. Okay, I love me some dance hall too. Now again, I remember sort of the I would say the golden era of dance hall. And I'm not talking about people who are really into dance hall, because people who are really into dance hall are really into it. But I'm talking about the Patra, the Shabba Ranks, Champion Lover. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, I remember that. Oh, man. Boy, we used to get it in, boy. We used to get it. Let me get off this daggone thing, y'all. Y'all know y'all got me in this good conversation now. Me sitting here talking all night. But I got to go. Y'all know I don't like doing lives longer than an hour and a half. Y'all got me on here over an hour and a half. But look, I don't know if y'all saw, hold on, let me check. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw where I dropped last night. We started day 1. I'm going to do day 2 tonight before I go to bed. I don't know who picked up the book or who didn't. Again, it's not too late to go ahead and buy the book. I put all the information in the description box. This is the book we're doing for our book club for this month. And I'll be announcing the next book club book in about a week. So I'll give everybody enough time to order it and get the book. And the author will join us in a live chat. Okay. The author will be joining us in a live chat to discuss the book for the next book. Okay. And I've talked to Janai, and I'll see how much feedback I get on the book, if anybody's actually going to do the book or whatever with me. But she'd be willing to do a live with us, or do something with us with the book if people are really participating. And again, I know that this type of book isn't for everybody. So for those who are participating, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. But I'll drop this day 2 tonight before I go to bed. Okay, yes, Madness with the Coca-Cola shirts. Yes, Madness shop up on Georgia Avenue with the Madness hats. Come on through. Yes, hanging out at the Metro Club. Yes, hanging out at shit, now I ain't gonna be able to get it out. The Black Hole. Yes. The Mirage. Yes. Ooh, the Mirage was our spot, honey. Yes, the Mirage was our spot. Don't get me started, y'all. I could do this all night, but I'm getting off this thing right now. Thank y'all for coming through, y'all. I got to get off of here because I got to do my power review, and Love and Hip Hop Hollywood about to come on in 6 minutes. Okay. My plan was to do Power before it came on, but y'all, we were having such a good conversation. Yes, the Ritz. Now the Ritz was more, I didn't start going to the Ritz till I came back from college. I would go to the Ritz and see everybody I went to high school with. It was like a high school reunion at the Ritz. Whenever I would come home for Christmas break or spring break or whatever, everybody was at the daggone Ritz, honey. Good night, y'all. Thanks again, Monk Chip and Tanya, for the super chats, you guys. I appreciate y'all as always. Thank you. And I will see y'all later. Yeah, the link for the book is in the description. So anybody want to it's on Amazon.com, but the information is in the description. So if anybody want to pick up the book. All right. Talk to y'all later.